Hi, friends. We will begin our asana practice in about 2 minutes. And as always, if you would like to be part of the interactive experience or the live discussion that we have for a moment before and after, come join us on the Insight Timer app. Welcome. Again, just a reminder, come on over to Insight Timer if you'd like to be part of our interactive experience. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Good morning, afternoon, evening to each and every one. Hi, friends. Welcome. All right. Well, we are waiting to begin. Let's have our little sound test. So I will step back to the mat and let's just make sure that you can hear me clearly. I'll have some music playing today. So if you could please let me know, one, can you still hear me over here? Is this the mic that is working as it should be? And also has the volume of the music. I can always turn it down some. Oh, we always want it to be a nice level, yes. For those who prefer not to have music, it's nice for it to be low. And of course, for those who enjoy it, it's nice to be able to hear it at least a little. So that's what we're going for. Nice to see you, Deborah. Okay, great. Okay, wonderful. Is it Cassia or Cassia or Acacia? So many different ways to pronounce your lovely name. Okay, lovely. Well, I invite you to have a yoga mat. Have any props that you wish to use, blocks, blankets, bolsters. Hi, Marcy. I just got back a couple of days ago, still adjusting to the time zone from being with my beloved teacher, Saima, and I leave in a few days to lead the retreat in Costa Rica. So back for a few, gone again. Thank you for asking. Hi, Lori. Good afternoon. Okay, well, I'm going to step away for at least a moment. As a reminder, I can't see your chats when I'm this far away. Well, I can see them, I just can't really read them. I guess I can kind of read them. Warm welcome, everyone. For anyone that I'm getting to meet today, my name is Selena Layel. I have many recordings here on the app. I lead live sessions each week unless I'm traveling or something's happening. So always please do check my profile page on the app to see when my classes or my live sessions are. We often have a nice schedule, but especially with winter travels coming up, there will be a little less consistency. I also have a course, 10-day course, Yogic Practices for a Peaceful Life, and I'm so thrilled. My course that I've been spending so much of my whole heart on for you, 10 Days of Self-Love, Awaken My Heart, a self-love guide, is in the process of being reviewed. So there's an editing process and there's a queue, but it is in process, and hopefully we will see it here on the app in the next 4 weeks. We also have a group called Love Heals All, beautiful community space. All are very welcome to join us there. And if you'd like to stay in touch more, there is a website listed on my profile page where we can stay more connected. You're also always welcome to DM me. And I think that's about it for announcements. This is a Vinyasa yoga asana practice. Asanas refer to the postures in yoga. Many of us think of yoga as the postures only, or maybe some breathing and stretching. But yoga is a full way of life. I like to think about it as a many thousands of years old roadmap to liberation, a roadmap to living a beautiful, rich, harmonious, coherent life, harmonious life within our own being and with the world around us. And if you're unfamiliar with yoga beyond the physical postures and breathing, I invite you to explore it if you wish. It's a beautiful, beautiful path. And it's open to everyone. You don't need to follow a specific religion. I have this listed as an intermediate practice, as I do not break down the postures the way that I would for a beginner series or experience. Whether you have been practicing yoga for many years or this is your first time, all are welcome here. My strong invitation always is to please honor your body. No matter how advanced you think you are or you may be, please just honor your body. Rest as you need. Listen to your physicality. Listen to your spirit. What is it asking for? Is it asking you to slow down? Is your soul asking you to bring a little more fire so that you can awaken some passion and aliveness? What if this is not about having to do everything the way that I'm doing it, which not all of us can even do, right? We can't all do the same things. But what if this is really about self-exploration? Yoga means union. So this union of our own beloved self. So rich. All right. I'm just going to read your chats and then we will begin. I have some kind of a pinched nerve thing happening in my foot, so we'll see if that affects things for me today. Thank you, Marcy. I'm thrilled to be leading this retreat in Costa Rica. It's the greatest, really actually one of the greatest joys of my life, for us to get to be together in person and meditate and practice and be in paradise. Oh, hi, Jen. Wonderful. Hi, Alana. All right, beautiful. Well, let us come to a seated position. And as always, if there is some kind of an issue that arises, just throw a whole slew of emojis into the chat, because I can't see exactly what you've written, or I might not even see chats coming through all the time. So if you throw a whole bunch of emojis, that alerts me that there's something that needs to be addressed. Let's bring the feet to touch, soles of the feet to touch. Baddha Konasana. Lengthen the spine up, roll your shoulders back, open the chest, reach the chest forward, just a little here. We don't want to strain the back or the shoulders at all. And then let's rock the weight forward, rock the weight over to the left, and then press your spine back behind you. You can see my hands are over my ankles here for some support. And then press yourself over to the right, forward, making big circles. And some of the songs are louder than the others, so if it ends up getting too loud, please feel free to share that in the chat and I'll adjust it like I just did. And let's change directions. Come back to center. Let's pulse the legs a little bit here. Butterfly. Beautiful. Extend the left leg out at a diagonal. Bring the right sole of the foot into the inner thigh here. Left toes point up toward the sky. Bring the left fingertips down to the inside of the leg. And then just very gently, we're not going to go for the full stretch here, especially because many of us are really waking our bodies up for the first time today. So we're just going to open that right shoulder up a little bit toward the sky. Reach the right arm up and over, and you can bend that bottom elbow if there's space, but if you're up here, that's perfectly okay. Feel the shoulders pulling down away from the ears. Especially in these first postures, rather than reaching for the fullness of the pose or the fullness of the stretch for your body, can you back off a little and use your breath to soften into the experience? Beautiful. Bring the right hand back behind you, plant the palm on the earth. Reach the left arm up, press your hips up to the sky, reach your left sole of the foot down for the mat. Reach that left arm over the ear or over the head. Slowly bring it back down, and we'll change sides. Extend the right leg out at a diagonal. Left sole of the foot comes into the inner thigh or wherever it naturally does for your body. Right toes point up toward the sky. Right hand is inside of the leg. Open the chest a little toward the sky here. We don't need to deepen this twist too much. Reach the left arm up and over. You can bend the bottom elbow if you naturally have some space. Breathe, relax the face, the jaw. And again, allow your body to soften into this as opposed to reaching for the full expression. Inhale, reach the arm all the way up. Place the palm behind you, flat on the floor. Press yourself up, lift the hips up, maybe reach the right sole of the foot down as the right arm comes over the head or the ear. Slowly come back down. And then roll yourself over to come to all fours. Wrists beneath shoulders, knees beneath hips. Lift the fingers, spread them wide. Root back down through the base of the index fingers and thumbs. See that the creases of the wrists are parallel to the top of the mat. Inhale, crown and tailbone lift up. Exhale, spine to sky, chin to chest. Inhale, melt the heart and the belly down as you look up. Exhale, spine to sky. Continue. Move at a pace that feels really nourishing for your system. And then start to move the body in any way that feels good for you. Maybe you move yourself side to side or take some circles with the crown of the head and the tailbone. Maybe it feels good to press yourself forward and then bring your hips to your heels. Make your way back to a neutral spine. Again, look down. See that the wrists are beneath the shoulders here. Draw the navel toward the spine. Start to activate the core. Lift the right leg up. Keep the knee bent and then flex the foot. So the sole of the foot is up to the sky. Option to stay here, or we're going to pulse the foot up to the sky. Warming up the glutes and the core a little bit here. Hamstring. Keep pressing up, 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 up. And then extend the leg out. Draw the navel toward the spine. Beautiful. Lift the left arm alongside the ear if that is fun for you or feels good to play with your balance in this way. And then option to come down, stay here. We're going to play one more time. Bend the knee, reach the left hand back. See if you can take a hold of the outer edge of the foot and then begin to kick the foot into the hand. Remember, we always say optional because it's your choice. And of course, not all of us are ready to do poses like this, so take it at your pace. If you have the foot, slowly release it. Bring the left hand down, right knee down, rock the hips side to side. Second side, draw the navel toward the spine. Lift the left sole of the foot up to the sky. So the foot is flexed, knee is bent, and then we'll pulse, lifting the sole of the foot up, activating the glutes, hamstring. Keep drawing the navel toward the spine. Keep some integrity in the torso here. All right, let's extend the leg out. Drop that left hip down. If it's hiked up, see if you can square the hips. Option to stay here. Bring the right arm alongside the ear. The thumb points up to the sky. Really lengthen the body. Feel like the fingertips are reaching away from the toes or the heel. And then final option here is to come down, to stay here, or bend the left knee, reach for the outer edge of the foot, and begin to kick the foot into the hand. Beautiful. If you have the foot, slowly release. Bring everything down. Rock the hips side to side. A little wrist stretch before we pop up. Bring your weight into your left hand to turn your right hand around so your fingers point down toward your knees. And actually, let's do this the way that will be easier for all of us to come into it. So if you can, come back onto your shins. Turn your palms toward the front of the mat and bring the pinkies to touch. So we're just on the tips of the fingers here. The pinkies are touching. And then from here, begin to slowly roll down onto the finger pads. Maybe you make your way down onto the knuckles. Maybe you make your way all the way down to the palms. Now, if you're here and you're still not feeling much sensation, you can begin to walk your knees back to create some more space and a deeper stretch. If you're all the way up here and that's as far as you can go, no issue. Be kind to your beautiful wrists. Let's breathe here. Relax the face, the jaw, the shoulders. Wonderful. If you've walked your knees back, walk your knees in closer to your fingers again. And let's all rock the weight back into the knees, into the shins, so we can slowly peel the fingers up off of the floor, interlace the hands. Let's just gently roll through the wrists, nice and slowly here. That's a deep stretch, so no need to overdo it. Change directions. Give a little shake. Beautiful. And then however it works for your body, come up to standing. Come to the top of the mat and just hold your heart center. Palms over the heart. Hold your heart center. Close your eyes. Feel the beating of your heart, your body breathing. Feel your feet rooted on the earth. And imagine that there is a light from your heart that moves up through your head all the way up into the cosmos, where you connect with this fullness of the light that you are, the self that you are. We're in the time of Diwali, so putting our attention on this light that we are and sharing that light is such a beautiful way to celebrate. And then imagine that you are just becoming this pillar of light. The light far above your head in the cosmos is pouring down, cascading down, surrounding you with light, light in and around you, anchored in the earth, anchored in the cosmos. I am light. Set your sankalpa, your intention for today's practice. Beautiful. You can have the feet underneath the hips if that's comfortable for your body, or you can bring the big toes to touch with the heels slightly apart, whichever works best for your physiology. Palms touch at the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up, lengthen up. Exhale, option to bend the knees as you bow through center, fold forward. Inhale, half lift and lengthen, fingertips to shins, pull the shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step or lightly hop back, high plank. Draw the navel toward the spine, press back through the heels, long body here. Breathe here in your plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower down knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga all the way to the belly. Keep the elbows in close, pull them back. Inhale, Bhujangasana, Cobra. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. 3 slow, deep breaths here. Shoulders pull up away from ears, root down through the base of the index fingers and thumbs. Draw the navel toward the spine. Active core here. Inhale, look forward between the hands. Exhale, bend the knees to step or lightly hop to the top of the mat, fold forward. Press into the feet, option to bend the knees as you rise all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach the arms out wide, lengthen up, look up. Exhale, swan dive forward, option to bend the knees, the navel hugs in. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, rock the weight into the toes, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step, or lightly hop back, high plank. Lower down knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, and then come up Bhujangasana or Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. 3 slow, deep breaths. So choose whichever vinyasa variation works best for your body today. You're always welcome to skip them all together if that is what serves you best. Inhale, look forward between the hands. Exhale, bend the knees to step. Or lightly hop to the top of the mat, fold forward. Press into the feet, rise up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, fingertips to shins, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step, or lightly hop back, high plank. Lower through your vinyasa of choice. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bring the big toes to touch. Inhale the right leg up and back. Draw the navel toward the spine. Press out through the ball of the right foot. Hips are nice and square here. Shoulders pull up away from the ears. Bend the right knees. Stack the hips. Right toes fall behind. Let's open up through that right side body. Maybe the front of the body. Inhale, lengthen, square the hips. Option to stay here, or exhale, knee to nose, high plank. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left elbow. One more round if you wish. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cross the body. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, softly step the right foot through between the hands. Lower the back heel. Keep the hips square to the top of the mat. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Draw the navel toward the spine. Look up toward the thumbs. 3, 2, 1. Open the arms wide. Square the hips to the left side of the mat. Lengthen your stance a little here. Widen your stance. Virabhadrasana 2. Sink down in the hips. Stick your tailbone out behind you and then tilt it under to find the length in the lower spine here. Gaze is over right middle finger. Back hand lightly touches back thigh. Turn the right palm up to the sky. Reach back, reverse warrior. Lengthen through the right side body. Exhale, elbow to thigh. Extend the left arm along the ear, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Stay low in the hips. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Beautiful. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, windmill the hands down, lift the back heel, step the right leg back, move through your vinyasa. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Big toes touch. Inhale the left leg up and back, draw the navel toward the spine, press out through the ball of the foot. Bend the knees, stack the hips, left toes fall behind. Lift the knee a little higher. Inhale, square the hips, lengthen the left leg, option to stay here or knee to nose, high plank. Inhale, lengthen up and back. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right elbow. Beautiful, friends. One more round if you wish. Inhale, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, left elbow. One more time on the right side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, softly step left foot through. Lower the back heel. Back toes are still slightly turned in. Draw the navel toward the spine. Virabhadrasana 1. Hips are square to the top of the mat. Woo! I don't know if the nerve in my foot is having this one. Reach the arms up, palms touch. 4 more breaths. Open the arms wide. Square the hips to the right side of the mat. You may wish to widen your stance as you find Virabhadrasana 2. Stick your tailbone out behind you, tilt it under, lengthen, crown of the head is over the pelvis. Open the arms, gazes over left to middle finger. Left palm turns up to the sky. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Back hand lightly touches back leg, left arm over ear. Exhale, elbow to thigh, extended side angle. Really lengthen the right side body. Inhale, reverse, stay low. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Lift the back heel. Step the left leg back. Move through your Vinyasa. Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 slow, deep breaths. Inhale, look forward between the hands. Exhale, bend the knees to step or lightly hop to the top of the mat, fold forward. Press into the feet, rise all the way up, draw the navel toward the spine. Exhale, hands to heart. One thing I just realized I did forget to mention, we always begin our asana practice after the intro, so it doesn't end right at 60 minutes. The intro usually takes 5 to 10 minutes, so we usually end our session 5 to 10 minutes after the session beginning time. Yes, if that makes any sense. If you do need to leave early, please do take Shavasana, give yourself some integration time. Palms touch at the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up, lengthen up, draw the navel toward the spine. Exhale, option to bend the knees, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, half lift and lengthen, flat back, shoulders draw back. Exhale to fold forward. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step, or lightly hop back, high plank. Move through your Vinyasa. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Big toes touch. Inhale the right leg up and back. Bend the knee, stack the hips. Open, lift the knee a little higher. Shoulders pull up away from ears. Inhale, lengthen, square the hips. Option to stay here or knee to nose, high plank. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, left elbow. One more round if you wish. It's totally optional. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, right elbow. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, cross the body. Inhale. Exhale, softly step right foot through between the hands. Lower the back heel. Virabhadrasana 1. One breath. Inhale. Exhale, open the arms wide, widen your stance. Virabhadrasana 2. Hips square to the left side of the mat. Tailbone reaches back. Tuck it under. Lengthen. Sink low. Right knee gently presses out to the right. Maybe you can see your right big toe. Right palm turns up to the sky. Inhale, reverse warrior. Sink low in the hips. Exhale, extended side angle. Right elbow to thigh. Reach the left arm. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Stay here. Stay low in the hips. Shoulders pull away from the ears. You can bring that right hand down to the inside or the outside of the right foot if that works for your body. Press under the feet. Inhale, rise up, straighten the front leg. Give your hips a little shake here. Heel toe the back foot in closer. So we still have a wide stance, but it's not as wide as we prepare for Trikonasana. Hips are still squared to the left side of the mat. Open the arms wide, draw the navel toward the spine. Gazes over right middle finger. Inhale. Exhale, reach out through right fingertips. Maintain all of this length through the sides of the body, and then just move the arms. So rather than making this a twist, we're really lengthening here. Maybe the gaze turns up to the left thumb. And if you feel like your tailbone is sticking out behind you, draw the tailbone under. Feel like you're trying to flatten your back against an imaginary wall. Option to come up, stay here, or we're going to play a little bit with some heat by bringing the arms alongside the ears. Strong, straight arms. Lift the front toes. Activate the right leg. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Press into the feet. Rise up. Release the arms down. Lovely. Bend into the front knee. Step that back foot forward just a little so that now the hips can square toward the front of the mat. Roll the shoulders up and back. Interlace your hands behind your back. Take a hold of opposite elbows, or if it's available to you, take reverse namaste, bringing the palms to touch in this prayer position behind the back, whichever works for your body. Yes? Draw the navel toward the spine. Drop your right hip down. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, hinge forward. Root down through your right big toe and feel your right hip pulling back in space. Feel your forehead maybe moving toward your right shin. Three more breaths here. Press into the feet as you inhale, rise up. Exhale, release the hands. Beautiful. Bend into the front knee, lift the back foot, widen your stance, Virabhadrasana 2. Open the arms, sink down in the hips. Inhale. Exhale, windmill down, lift the back heel, step the right leg back, move through your vinyasa, and if you wish, maybe keep the right leg lifted. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Big toes touch. Inhale the left leg up and back. Stack the hips, bend the knee, open. Square the hips, lengthen. Option to stay here or exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen, three-legged dog. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale. Exhale, right elbow. One more round if you wish. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, left elbow. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, cross the body. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, softly step left foot through between the hands. Lower the back heel. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. One breath. Exhale, open your stance. Widen, hips square to the right side of the mat. Virabhadrasana 2. Gently press the left knee out to the left. Maybe you can see your left big toe. Crown of the head is over the pelvis. Left palm turns up. Inhale, reverse. Back hand lightly touches the back leg. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach, beautiful. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Last one. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Stay here. Sink it down. If you wish, you can bring your left hand down to the inside or outside of the foot. Beautiful. Press into the feet, breathe in, rise up. Warrior two, and then straighten the front leg. Heel toe the back foot in, so we shorten the stance a bit. Back toes are still turned in, hips are still square to the right side of the mat. Open the arms, draw the navel toward the spine. Inhale. Exhale, extend out through the left hand. Keep all of this length, just move the arms. Maybe the gaze turns up toward right thumb. Lift the left toes, activate the bottom leg. Option to come out of the pose, stay here, or play a little bit with some fire, arms alongside the ears. Three more breaths. Beautiful. Press into the feet, rise up. Lovely. Relax the arms down, bend into the front knee. Lift the back foot so you can turn the back toes more toward the front now. Hips are square to the front of the mat. Draw the navel toward the spine. Roll the shoulders up and back, and then again, interlace the hands. Take opposite elbows or wrists, or maybe bring the palms to touch behind the back. Lengthen up, draw the navel toward the spine. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips. Root down through the left big toe. Feel the left hip pulling back in space. Maybe the forehead moves toward the shin or touches. 5 breaths. Press into the feet. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release the hands. Beautiful. Bend into the front knee. Step your back foot back. Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale. Exhale, windmill down. Move to your Vinyasa. Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 slow, deep breaths. Reconnect with your sankalpa. What is your intention? Feel that in your heart. Inhale, look forward between the hands. Exhale, bend the knees to step. Or lightly hop to the top of the mat, fold forward. Press into the feet. Inhale, rise all the way up. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to the heart. Beautiful, friends. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's play a little bit with our balance here. Bring the weight over into the right foot. Spread the toes if that makes any sense for your anatomy. And then bring the left foot either into the inner ankle, inner calf, or all the way up into the inner thigh, but just make sure there's no pressure on the knee region itself. And once you have your foot placement, especially if it's up here on the thigh, feel like the leg and the foot are pressing in toward one another to help stabilize. Lengthen the spine up toward the sky. It's okay to wobble and fall here. You can bring the hands to the hips if that feels good. Maybe the palms touch at the heart. Maybe you grow your tree up in this tree pose. Drishti is focused, the gaze is focused on one spot on the floor or the wall ahead of you. Feel a space between your teeth, relax the jaw. Mm, beautiful. Option to come out of the pose, stay here a little longer, or we're going to play a bit. You can bring your hands to the hips if they're not there already. Draw the navel toward the spine. Bring that left knee out in front of you and then extend the left leg out. Drop the left hip down. Beautiful. Nice strong body here. Breathe, relax your shoulders. And then we'll play just a little bit as we move and swing this leg back into Virabhadrasana 3. Keep this nice shape of the leg. Swing the leg back behind you and then hinge forward from the hips. Draw the navel toward the spine. You can keep your hands to the hips or open them wide or front, whatever feels best. Flex the left foot if that feels good for you. Lengthen the body. And then let's all press into the standing leg to come back to standing. Reach the arms up, inhale. Exhale, bring the palms to touch at the heart. Lovely. Shake it out. Second side. Weight over on the left foot. Spread the toes if you can. Right foot comes into the ankle, inner calf, or all the way into the thigh. No pressure on the knee. Find this resistance between the foot and the leg. Lengthen up. Find your arm position, whichever feels right for your body. Reverse namaste, whatever you wish. And I invite you, whichever position you choose, can you find a sense of being open? Even if there's resistance or other uncomfortable feelings coming up, can you hold this sense inside of yes, yes to life. I open myself to life. I am receptive. I welcome the beauty of life. I welcome love in my life. I welcome the peace that I am. Bring the hands to the hips if they're not there already. Option to come out of the pose, stay here a little longer, or join me for some play. Release the foot, bring the right knee in front, and then extend out through the leg, flex the foot. Wonderful. From here, draw the navel toward the spine, swing the leg back behind you, hinge forward from the hips, Virabhadrasana 3. Keep that right foot flexed, drop the right hip down so the hips are square. Breathe deeply. Long body here, long, strong body. Press into the standing leg to rise all the way to both legs standing. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the palms to the heart. Shake it out. Ah, lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's come, actually, because this will be our last vinyasa for the day. Let's come to the top of the mat. Optional, as always, yes. Palms touch at the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, fingertips to shins or palms are flat. Exhale, bend the knees. Make your way through your vinyasa. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Oh, we forgot to lift the left leg on that final vinyasa before. Maybe you remembered and I didn't. It was optional. Let's bring the knees down. Roll off onto one hip and then make your way onto your back. We are going to move into bridge pose. If you're unfamiliar with this pose, please watch first. Whenever we move into any postures where there's weight on the neck, it's really important to make sure that we don't turn the head. So if you're in a shoulder stand or a bridge pose or anything where there's pressure on the head and the neck, we always want to sit so we can move the head freely first, and then we come into the posture without any strain. All right. With the knees bent, see if you can brush your heels with your middle fingers. Now, this won't be possible for all of us. We have different bodies. But see if you can move toward this experience of just being able to brush the heels. This helps us find nice alignment for our body. Feet are hip distance apart, and then turn the toes in slightly here. Gaze is up to the sky. So this is where we don't want to turn the head once we bring the weight up. So the gaze and the head stay facing the ceiling or the sky. Press your low back down into the mat and feel how your tailbone naturally tilts up with this motion. From here, press into your feet and curl up off of your spine. Lift the belly up toward the sky. Option to stay here or interlace the hands behind the back and then tuck the shoulders underneath you. Press into the feet even more, lift even higher, and then relax the glutes, maintain the lift. Stay here for 3 to 5 breaths, however long it feels good. And when you're ready to come down slowly, rolling back down the spine. If you haven't come down, or release the interlacing of the hands and slowly roll down the spine one vertebra at a time. Allow the knees to fall in toward each other. One hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. Close the eyes. Slow your breathing down. We'll come into this pose one more time for anyone who wishes. So again, let's find our nice foot position. Maybe you can brush the heels with your middle fingers. Feet are hip distance apart. Toes are slightly turned in. Gaze and forehead are up to the sky. Press your low back down. Feel your tailbone tilting up. And then press into the feet to peel the back up off of the mat. If it feels good, you can interlace the hands and tuck the shoulders underneath you. Press into the feet, lift the hips, the belly a little higher. Make sure the knees are staying more toward the alignment of the hips rather than splaying out, and then relax the glutes. 3 to 5 breaths. And if you want to play a little bit here, we're going to turn the heels just a smidge in so the toes point forward toward the top of the mat. Bring the weight over into the right foot and lift the left leg up to the sky. Lower the left foot down. Press into the left foot to lift the right leg. Keep lifting the hips up. Lower the right foot, press your hips up. 1 to 3 more breaths here in bridge pose. If you've already come down, just rest. Allow the knees to fall toward each other. One hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. If you're still in bridge pose, relax the glutes. And when you're ready, release the hands. Slowly roll down the spine. Knees fall in. One hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. Allow the jaw to hang. Notice what's happening inside. Lovely. Roll off onto one side. Use your hands to come up to a seated position with the feet facing the top of the mat. Going to give our quads just a little bit of relief here. If this pose doesn't work for you, or if you already know that it won't before you try it, just take any other pose you wish, or a resting pose, whatever feels best for your body. Bring your weight over to your left hip and bring your right heel back so it's just to the outside of your right hip. If you have any pain in the knee here, that is your body's message of don't do this, yeah? If this is a strong stretch already, I invite you just to hang out here and breathe. If you're not really feeling anything, and remember, we're not sitting on the heel's to the outside of the hip. If you're not feeling much, if anything, you can begin to walk your hands back with the fingers pointing toward the hips. If there's still not much sensation here, you can come down to the elbows. If you're still not really feeling anything, I like to first lift my hips up to the sky, place them back down so I'm a little more even on the glute tissue, and then I walk myself down onto the back. Now, for some of us, we will be here and still not really feel anything. Yes, we all have different bodies. So you can bend that left knee, plant the foot on the mat, and of course, if there still isn't sensation, you can always lift the left foot and take a hold of the knee. Slow, deep breaths. Feel your body sinking into the earth, wherever you are, whether you're sitting or half down, all the way down on the back. Notice where you're unconsciously gripping or holding tension, and take a breath. See if you can relax that part of the body. Lovely. We'll slowly come out of the pose the same way we came into it. So step by step, find yourself back at our original position. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward over the left leg. One more slow, deep breath here. Slowly roll up the spine. Extend the right leg out again, and let's give that right knee and the space above and below the knee around it some loving massage. Second side. Weight over on the right hip. Bend the left knee. And remember, the heel is to the outside of the hip. We're not sitting on the left heel. If your knee is splayed really wide here, see if you can maybe bring it back toward the midline. Maybe, yes. Option to stay here if this is your max stretch. Otherwise, begin to walk it back. Maybe back a little further. Maybe a little further. You can always bend the knee or even bring it to the chest if you're not feeling anything. Can you allow your body, with the support of deep breathing, to naturally relax into this experience? Let go of any need to force or strain. And again, we'll slowly come out of the pose, mindfully reversing in the same way. And once you're back to a seated position, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. One more slow, deep breath. Slowly roll up the spine. Bring the left leg out in front and give that knee some love. Beautiful. Let's come down to the back. And just take a few breaths in our figure 4 reclining pigeon stretch. Cross the left ankle over the right knee, option to stay here, or lift the right foot up, lift the hips, thread the arms through, interlace the hands. Flex the left foot so we protect the left knee. Upper body relaxes down. Gently draw the right knee toward you as the left knee presses away. Release the knee. Bring the knees together, open the arms wide, and allow the knees to fall over to the left. Gaze turns to the right. Just 3 slow, deep breaths in this twist. Maybe 5. We'll do 5. Slowly come back up to center and we'll change sides. Right ankle crosses over left knee, flex the foot. Option to stay here or lift the hips, interlace the hands. Right foot is flexed, gently draw the left knee toward you, right knee presses away. Relax the upper body. We're just here for a few breaths, so soften as much as you can into the experience. Release the knee, knees come together, open the arms, knees fall to the right, gaze turns toward the left, 5 breaths. Slowly come back to center, hug the knees in, give a little rock, extend the legs down the mat. Take the feet wide, toes fall out to the sides, arms alongside the body with the palms facing up. Tuck the shoulders under if that feels good. Make any adjustments that you need to really relax. And I invite you to remain still. Give yourself this gift of presence as the thoughts come and go. Allow them to do just that rather than holding on to a thought. Experience them passing like clouds in the sky. For these next moments, there's nothing to do, fix, solve, think, just allow. invite you to stay here for as long as you like. Just allow yourself to be nourished in this stillness. If you are ready to complete, feel your body breathing and the weight of your body is supported by the earth. Slowly move fingers and toes. Inhale, slowly reach the arms up alongside the ears. Take a long stretch. Exhale through the mouth. Bend your knees, roll over onto one side. Take your time. Be really aware of what you're experiencing inside. The more present and conscious we are with our movements throughout the day, the more it helps the mind to slow down, to become more present. Use your hands to come up to a seat with the eyes closed. Bring the palms to touch at the heart, Anjali Mudra, and offer gratitude to yourself, to your light, to life, to the divine, God, your guides, whomever you wish. Offer gratitude. And be sure to offer gratitude to yourself. If you wish, even hold your heart for a moment. And we'll close with our closing chant. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu 3 times, and then Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May all beings be happy, peaceful, and free in all of creation. May the peace we cultivate in our practice spread out into our lives and the whole world. Let's take a breath in. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Blessings of light to all. And happy Diwali to anyone who celebrates. Thank you. Namaste. Healing. How are you? How is your relationship with yourself in this moment? Beautiful, Devi. Thank you, Alana. Alana or Alana? Oh, thank you for your donations, friends. Thank you for supporting me in my life and my work on the planet. I'm so grateful. Yes, you supporting me financially when you feel called to helps me be here and offer these sessions without asking for a charge. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all so much. You're still in Shavasana. I invite you just to really soak it up. Just enjoy it. Give yourself this gift. Oh, I will miss our time together, but I will definitely be holding you in my heart while we practice in person in Costa Rica. And we'll be together again. I think our next session isn't until I get back, so I think it's sometime around I don't know if it's the 11th or if it's the 17th or no, maybe the 11th. Check my profile page. I don't have my phone right here. I invite you to check my profile page though to see when our next lives are together. I know I need to add some as well to the schedule, so I'll do that. And keep your eye out for the self-love journey. So thrilled to share this. Thank you, my beloved Lori. Yes, beautiful. Sweet, sweet dreams. Oh, beautiful. And is it, how do I pronounce your name, my love? Can you share phonetically for me? Is it Cassia, Cassia, Cassia? Welcome, welcome, welcome to our Insight Timer community. I invite you to join our group if you wish. You just search under groups, or you can just, I think you can even find it under my profile page. Love Heals All is the name of the group. Wonderful. Nice evening session, yes. Thank you, Pura Vida, Tanya. Thank you, blessings. Yes. It's really such a beautiful, beautiful gift for everyone. Not just, for everyone. It just is exquisite, exquisite to be together. Oh, awesome, Marcy. Enjoy the the warmth while you can. Yeah, there is something so lovely though about the changing of the seasons and being able to be cozy, warm, and all of that. So beautiful. All right, my sweet, sweet, sweet souls, my dearest ones. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you. Enjoy your life. Be gentle with yourself. Be kind. Be compassionate. Thank you, beloved Marcy. Thank you. And may you be blessed in all areas and experiences of your life. May each of us open ourselves. I was having a beautiful session with one of my one-on-one clients yesterday. Beautiful soul. And we were in this experience together of really opening ourselves to calling on our guides. Now, this is different for each of us. For some of us, our belief systems don't feel like we have a soul or we have guides or anything like that. So I invite you to replace the words, guides or soul with whatever words feel best for you or feel resonant for you. But we were just in this beautiful experience of really recognizing that as human beings, we have free will. And so that means that even if you believe you have angels and spirit guides and, all of this beloved unseen support in this realm of free will, no one can intervene without our invitation. Some of us are like, I've been so devoted to this and that. Why am I still suffering so much? Now that's a whole other story. We won't go into that today because as many are aware, suffering is a catalyst to awakening. That's a side note though. Maybe we'll have a session on that when I get back. Suffering as a catalyst for awakening. Because most of us really judge the suffering, right? Like, it's so bad. It's so bad. I don't want it. It's evil. Suffering is a catalyst to awakening to the true self. So anyway, you can replace the words with whomever you wish or whatever you wish. Oh, my beloved guides, thank you. Thank you for filling me with your love. Thank you for filling me with your peace or your soul. You can speak to your soul this way, or God, or whomever, yes? Oh, my beloved guides, thank you for bringing clarity and peace to my mind. Thank you for filling my heart with joy. My dearest guides, thank you for showing me my path clearly. Thank you for washing away all doubt and fear so I may trust in life, so I may trust myself. Start speaking to your guides, your soul. Welcome in all of this unseen support from your own beloved self to support you, to guide you in this life experience. You're not alone, never alone. And you are so very profoundly, unboundedly, we have a word, loved, so loved. I love you. I'm so grateful for you. And I look forward to our next sessions together. Be kind with yourself, please. Be compassionate with yourself. Be compassionate with others. Let us awaken a dimension of love on the planet together.